My dear! Excuse me. My dear! Yes, over here. I would speak with you. Step aside with me. No. No need for that. Royal to royal, I understand, but I do get weary of it. You look wonderful tonight. All is prepared. Are you ready? I understand that only too well, believe me. I do not know how she will respond, but that is not your concern. No. I will admit that I have not told Andri. She can be temperamental at times, and impetuous. I'd rather risk a tantrum in the moment than the chance she'd take off running before the banquet had even started. Yes, unfortunately, I do believe she would do that. She has done it before. No, please. You must trust me on this. What you will do together will ensure generations of prosperity for our two nations. You know how fragile things have been, and for how long. This will reassure the populace and solidify the new alliance between Westmere and the Hulberg Expanse. Oh, I promise, all will be well. I was given to my husband by my adoptive parents. In time, we became close friends and ultimately fell in love. Remember, love is a verb. It is an action. And my Andri has always chosen to make the best of a less than ideal situation. Westmere is important to her. Leadership is in her blood. And your father has spoken some wonderful things to me about your character. I have faith that together, the two of you will be able to do anything you set your minds to. Your reluctance does you credit, my dear. It would be strange if you were not reluctant. No, my dear, I will invite you in for tea and talk to you for hours on this matter after all of this is worked out. For now, we have guests waiting. I will make the announcement shortly. I'd like you near me when I do. Come. Come, follow me. Good evening, guests. Wonderful people of the Queendom of Westmere. Friends from Hulberg and beyond. It is my great pleasure and relief to announce that the decades of conflict between our two nations has at last come to an end. It always bothered me, even as a young girl. And it never pleased King Eric either. Unbeknownst to each other, we made private, sacred vows that one day, when we were the sitting monarchs, we would form a treaty and put a stop to the needless bloodshed and confusion. This afternoon, we were able to ratify that treaty. We have acknowledged our common enemy to the north. These hordes of undead invaders will find in us a fierce enemy. Property lines have been redrawn. All internal hostilities will cease immediately. And to demonstrate our dedication and good faith, we have promised our only children to each other in marriage.
What?
They are full young yet, but both are full of courage, compassion, and ingenuity. And after my daughter, Princess Andri, weds the heir to the Expanse, we will usher in a new age of prosperity, the likes of which has not been seen on this continent before.
I did not consent to this union.
Shh, everyone clap. Clap for my brave, beautiful daughter and her new partner.
Mother, what the hell are you doing?
Language, Andri.
Fuck language! What the fuck have you done? You've promised me in marriage? To them?
Andri, not here.
Not here, You made this public, Mother, not me.
I will not tolerate this.
Do not turn your back on me, Mother. I am apparently part of the peace bargain you made with Hulberg. You owe me an explanation.
All right. What do you want me to say? That I was at a loss? That our defenses in the north are in shreds? You know that better than anybody. That King Eric is aging, single, and only has one child? Then you marry him. I can no longer produce an heir.
I can't believe you've just said that. How dare you reduce me to that?
I am doing the best I can to ensure our continuity as a people, Andri. Eric asked, and I agreed. Why didn't he ask me? Why doesn't anybody ask me anything around here? I assumed you'd want to serve Westmere.
Not that much.
Hush. There will be no more of this. If you don't wish to show your face in the banquet hall, that is your choice. But I will be doing so. The people are frightened. They have lost scores of their loved ones in these attacks. They need to know that we have a plan moving forward.
You're a liar. You're just as scared as they are.
Fine, all right, fine. I was scared.
You sacrificed me.
Don't be dramatic.
There are a lot of things I have let go over the years, Mother. This, I will be as dramatic as I please about this. It is absolutely warranted.
You are being extremely rude to our guest.
Oh, I am? I'm being rude? Good evening. I'm Andri. What's your name? I don't care. You can tell your father that I do not agree to marry you, and furthermore, that I think he smells of old cabbage.
Enough!
She doesn't mean that, my dear. Please, accept my apology on her behalf. You seem to have turned into a ventriloquist, Mother. You speak for me on all subjects now, I see. Andri, listen. I know it's not ideal. I did it when I was your age, and it all turned out fine. So, because you did this, I have to? I just meant...
Mother, I trusted you. How could you strip me of my agency like this?
Why not let us meet? See if we liked each other.
There are 100 ways by which you fucking bungled this. And now it's too late. This can never be made right. Well, it could have been worse. You know, I'm not sure how. It's just a gut feeling. I'm so sorry you had to witness that, my dear. No. Don't do that. Please, don't do that. I swear. She'll calm down. She'll have a nice long think on it. I know my daughter. She always does what's right for Westmere. Always. Even if she needs to have feelings about it first. Please, don't tell your father what Andri said. He always smells lovely. Try to enjoy the rest of the party. At least the infighting has stopped, yes? And we can muster our joint troops. What is left of them? To stand against the undead that threaten to wipe us all completely off the map. Dear, it isn't anything to do with you. I'm sure you're a wonderful person. I'm sorry, my dear. I've got to go. A queen can't be absent for too long. People will begin to think things. Oh, look at that. What a lovely new moon.